Amazing Nate Mattson, if you will. I call him the Rocket Man. He's accepted the 30-year challenge here at XICW Body Count. A veteran, 30 years in the business as well. He's here to prove a point. A ring technician, a ring general, Amazing Nate. He's been in the ring with some of the greatest in history.
And competitor number 2.
And here he comes. We all know this music. I'm gonna let it play.
Shoot your sorry ass. Talk is cheap, mother.
And here he comes, making his way to the ring. None other than the most dangerous man in Michigan. The godfather of Michigan, if you will. Second generation. 30 years in professional wrestling. Multi-time Midwest heavyweight champion. Xtreme Intense champion. Deathmatch champion. Downriver champion. You name the title, the DBA has held it around his waist. Son of the Sweet Daddy, the legendary Sweet Daddy Malcolm Monroe. The man who started it all for me, who started it all for DBA, of course, that's his father. But I have much love for the Monroe family. I want to say that right here tonight. I love each and every one of you. DBA making his way into the ring with that barbed wire baseball bat. Like I said, collectively in this match between the two of them, it's 60 years, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen,
60 years.
This matchup is the 30-year anniversary open challenge. What does that mean? Both competitors in this match have been going at it for 30 years. They both started way back, and I can't even do math. 1996, they're no stranger to each other. So we're gonna do this in a special way. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing competitor number 1 to my left. Wearing all black with a little bit of red and yellow. He is making his 30-year anniversary this year. From Greater Detroit, he is an XICW Hall of Famer and Grand Slam champion. This is Amazing Nate!
Amazing Nate, Grand Slam champion. He's held all the titles here at XICW. Proving ground champion, Midwest heavyweight champion.
And introducing to my right, wearing black and red.
Now for the
He is
introduction
also
of the
on his
DBA.
30-year tour. This is his open challenge. Making his way from Detroit, Michigan. He is also an XICW Hall of Famer, Grand Slam champion, and he is representing the fun-loving criminals and the Monroe Dynasty. He is the godfather of Michigan independent wrestling. He is the most dangerous man in Michigan, the DBA!
And look at that, DBA goes right after Amazing Nate. These are actually former tag team partners. Held titles down in Cleveland All-Pro. There's 30 years of history between the two of them. Collectively, 60 years now they're face-to-face. It's been a whole lot of talk on the internet, social media between these two about each other. DBA cutting promos, Amazing Nate cutting promos. That's what they call them these days. We used to call them interviews. But if no one's talking to you, it's a promo. Look at him face-to-face. Nate circling around, checking out DBA. Looking him over, looking him up and down. There has to be a whole lot of respect between the two of these guys. They know each other in and out. Oh, and a slap to the face by Nate to DBA. Is this the way that Nate's want to go? But DBA slaps him right back and has the headlock hooked. whipped into the ropes. Big shoulder tackle, drops Nate down. Nate, the ring veteran, the technician, grabs a leg, and now they're fighting, and DBA's choking him. Now Nate's choking DBA. I thought this was going to be a wrestling match, but this is a fight.
These are two men that absolutely hate each other and have for 30 years.
Where the heck did you come from?
I'm sneaky.
Are you a genie? Are you a genie?
Something like that. But AT Huck, these two men absolutely hate each other. I don't know why you expected it to be that type of fight.
They're former tag team partners. They were down in Cleveland All-Pro as champions. There's a lot of history, not all bad history between the two of them.
Are you kidding me? It's always been bad. All they've done is ever fight each other. Starting in '96 when DBA took Nate Mattson down to Cleveland All-Pro. DBA just has a few more months on Nate Mattson. Nate Mattson, I think, hits in maybe October or November area. But DBA has been doing it for longer, and he's doing it just the same as Nate, and Nate wants to prove that he is the better of the two.
Well, DBA is, like I said, he's second generation in professional wrestling. Nate is first generation, but however, Nate is a veteran. He's been around a long time. He's been in some of the,
Look at that right there. That right there
some of the best in the world.
What was he stabbing him with? Nate already started by stabbing DBA in the head.
Well, you know what?
Like you said,
he knows DBA. He's fighting fire with fire because you know eventually DBA is going to pull out a knife.
You better be careful and not talk about fire because you know what happens when DBA hears fire.
Oh, and he just takes that belt and slams it into his head.
Nate decided to put his hands on a fan, and that fan used his belt with DBA. Oh, DBA choking Nate outside.
Outside the ring, this match started off just intense right off the bat.
This is one of those matches that started Xtreme Intense Championship Wrestling.
That it did.
One of the longest feuds in Michigan's history. And, you know, I'm not going to lie. I heard DBA mention that he's really surprised that it took Nate this long to accept the challenge.
To step up to him. Well, Nate was biding his time. He was defending the Proving Ground Championship. And he's worked his way to this match with DBA. That's been long overdue, like you said.
I wasn't here last time we were at One Night Jacks, but I heard that Nate came out and did some intimidation factor and was making fun of DBA.
Yeah, on the show he came out dressed as DBA.
How much did Rhino pay him for that?
I don't know, but I thought it was despicable.
Because, you know, Nate and Rhino are really close friends.
So they really are.
We need to make sure that Rhino's not back here. Have you seen Rhino?
I haven't seen Rhino, man. I don't trust him. Look what they did to me the last time I was in the ring with him.
Well, I can't because I wasn't here.
Well, you watch the show, don't you?
I did. I can't believe they did that to you. I don't know what he's talking about, guys. Anyway, Nate biting DBA. Got him in the corner, biting DBA. Referee Brian Gorie trying to get him off there.
And look at the disdain that Nate is showing to DBA. Took his headband. All he's gonna do is piss DBA off.
And it looks like he did by taking his headband and putting it on.
And DBA coming back with those shots to the midsection. Whip off the ropes.
Reversal. Big knee.
Nate has him down, has his foot on the ropes. Wily veteran. Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
And
I guess that's what he's thinking.
You're right. Since you aren't in there, we got the next best. We got Brian Gorie in there, another veteran of XICW.
That's right. Brian's been around a long time.
And he knows Nate's tactics.
Been in the business since he was a teenager.
Yes, he has. Doing somersaults and moonsault pins, up and overs over the corner.
Yes, he was.
Seen him do it all. Nate with a knee to the face.
With the knees right to the face, and now that big elbow drop has him pinned. Only a 2 count. And now is he choking him with that bandana, or is he shoving it down his throat?
Either way, it's not right.
Either way, he's cutting off the wind supply of DBA by doing that.
And the crowd trying to get behind DBA right now. DBA is hearing him.
Oh, clap of the just ears. Rock the ears.
He's done that to me before. That hurts.
Big flying clothesline.
If I'm not mistaken, he took that from the Sweet Daddy. That was one of Sweet Daddy's signature moves.
Yes, it was. Along with a big elbow.
What's this? Come on, Huck. He's out here calling timeout. Trying to grab a drink. Well,
I don't think Brian's going to count him out for sure.
Oh, but a big right hand from Nate to DBA.
You know, he should not let DBA get a second win, so he should stay on top of him. Because if DBA makes a comeback, that could be curtains.
Double chop.
And rake to the eyes by Nate.
That's dirty.
Nate Mattson. They're working their way over here, right here in front of us, Johnny.
Oh, right on the walls.
DBA reversed it, slammed him right into this hardwood railing.
Everything flying away. Watch those cameras. Uh-oh, where they going? Where they going?
Looks like they're over here at one of the tables. Nate grabbed the chair, has it right across the back of DBA.
That's a steel chair. That's not one of those folding fake ones either.
No, it's not.
Nate mouthing off to the cameraman, telling Brian Gorie
turned into a real battle.
Where's he going?
It looks like he's taking him out to the back.
Where's he going?
Are they going outside? I'm trying to see what's going on. Looks like they've taken it outside.
Are they going? No, they're in the bathroom.
Oh, they're in the back. They're in the bathroom.
Oh,
the cameras
if you've been to
follow them back
Jacks,
there.
You know about this.
Looks
That's
like
the
they're
party
in the
room.
disco. They're in the party room. Look at the disco lights
In
going
the bathroom,
off.
having a disco party. Wait a minute, there's people in there.
The people in the back
That
watching
is the
them,
famous One-Eyed
but
Jacks
just slammed
disco
it right
bathroom.
into the sink.
I can't believe what they're doing. There's lights going off. There's a disco ball. I think I'm about to see a swirly.
Nate's calling the action to the fans because they can't see what's happening, but we can see it on our monitor.
There's a world famous
lights are back
bathroom
on.
there. Nate's head just got smashed into the disco ball light. I'm pretty sure there were women in there.
At it. Now they're back into the
Nate's
hallway,
bringing him
coming
back
back
out.
this way. Here they are, right back here, so the fans can see what's going on. But they just took it to each other, and that is not going to come out sounding right.
Why do
but
I feel
they're back
like
out
it's
here
not,
fighting.
It's not their first time being in a bathroom together. Maybe a women's bathroom together, though. But they went to that famous One-Eyed Jacks women's bathroom where there is a disco party.
Disco party.
Oh, and it was our door girl, Kristen, and our lovely secretary, Jenna, in there. Holy cow, they got a show.
But now they're on the other side of One-Eyed Jack, fighting over there near the fans.
Brian
Looks
Gorie
like
trying to break
DBA
it
has
up.
him hooked. Now Nate seems to have reversed it. He just suplexed DBA into the chairs.
Into the chairs. It's a good thing XICW owns those chairs. We ain't got to pay for them.
Both men are down. They've taken a lot of punishment in this match. Like I said, this isn't what I was expecting.
I don't know what anybody expected out of this. You said you wanted a technical match.
Well, I
Now
thought they were going to
fight.
start out like that, but man, did they not do that.
Nate's got a chair. He's going to DBA with it. Oh, right to the gut.
Just drove that chair right into the gut, right into the ribs of DBA. And that's painful. I've taken shots to the ribs before, and I can tell you, man, it's not a good feeling.
It doesn't look like it.
I don't have quite as much cushion between my ribs and the outside.
You should get some because it helps, but I'll tell you it doesn't help that much, especially against DBA.
No, it can't. Nate has him hooked. Looks like he went for another suplex into the chairs.
Oh my, that chair did not break at all.
Man,
those
the
are real
cameraman,
steel
if they
chairs.
got those shots, this is going to be some great footage.
The crowd chanting, holy shit, they're up front for this. You pay for the best seats, you get the best seats, and sometimes they use the best seats.
Both men down on the floor and the chairs scattered. Nate has a chair up now, and he has it in the side of the throat, in the front of the throat of DBA, just choking away, just cutting off the air supply of the DBA. Nate picking up something else here. Can't quite tell what he has. He has some plastic and trying to smother DBA, it looks like.
Nate said, how do you end a 30-year career? You choke him out and make him not breathe anymore.
He's trying to make sure DBA doesn't get to 31.
But remember, this is a bar fight. DBA's used to these. He had a bar fight against Rhino here.
Yes, he did. DBA's
Another
been
chair.
in many fights outside the ring as well.
Remember, our old home was the Hot Rock Bar in Warren, the Ritz, the Rhinestone, Cowboy. He's fought all over that bar.
Has him down for a 3 count outside the ring, but Nate was able to rake his eyes.
Brian Gorie says you can't win out here. You have to win in the ring. 30 years doesn't mean you can pin him anywhere.
DBA is still staggered. Nate raked him across his eyes. Nate's following up behind him. Double axe handle to the back. Looks like they're making it back here to ringside. Brian Gorie right behind him. Both men roll back in the ring. Brian Gorie's now in the ring.
Nate's got the upper hand here. He rolls DBA in.
He definitely is. He's on his feet. DBA's down on his back.
The disrespect from Nate, wiping his feet at DBA on the ground.
Now he's just standing over DBA with discontent. Oh, and DBA hooked his legs, double leg hook.
He's going for a figure four.
Figure four.
There's your technical wrestling right there.
It started off as a brawl, now they're going to wrestling.
I think once DBA got back in that ring, he said, Nate, you want to wrestle? I'm going to give you a piece of your own medicine, because Nate loves the figure four.
And
Brian Gorie rolling over.
He just rolled over the stomach of Nate. Nate pulled him over, I believe.
We're not ringing the bell.
Trying to get out of that figure four. DBA has it cinched in. This is a figure four like a figure four is supposed to be applied.
Remember, Nate knows this move like the back of his legs.
And then he got the reversal.
There he rolled it. He doesn't care. He's not going to let go.
That's one thing, that reversal seemed to hurt just as much as the traditional style.
Nate's going to be hurting on those legs when he gets up. DBA trying to get the crowd behind him. Or his leg hurts. I don't know what's going on.
DBA, both of these men are feeling the pain of this match.
This is what a 30-year fight should look like.
That's what it looks like.
Two men who respect their 30 years, but they also just want to fight.
Reversal, DBA has him up. That Death Valley driver has him hooked. But no, but Nate was able to kick out. Not many men have kicked out of that from DBA.
No, but DBA, he's hurting. He's hurting. Nate's hurting too. There's no way neither man has any pain going on right now. They're just both hurting.
That was just pure instinct for Nate to be able to kick out from that.
And that's what 30 years will do to you.
That's right, that ring presence, knowing the sound, and your body just reacts.
You hear those two smacks of the referee's hands, and you just throw those shoulders up.
That's right. DBA spins him around, has him up again.
Going for that, I believe, that Betty White driver that he goes for.
That's right. It looks, oh, he just drove his knee right into the forehead of DBA.
Nate's dastardly hits that out of nowhere.
DBA is taking a whole lot of shots to the head. It's going to take a whole lot more to put this man down after 30 years. Now Nate has another chair and showing the fans this is metal, this ain't no plastic. Referee trying to stop
what happened, Huck?
Nate
a little distracted?
Just a little bit here. Big leg drop across the steel chair. 3 count. Nope, that wasn't 3. It was 2.
Nate's still using that chair. I don't know if this is the best idea. The DBA, sorry, did I say that? I think the DBA knows what's going on with that chair. DBA is going to turn this on him.
Oh, stiff shot to the back of DBA, and that just reverberates up your spine.
It does.
Reverberates.
Sometimes it goes to the front, too.
I don't think that was the best idea.
See, I told you. Nate taking too much time arguing with referee Brian Gorie.
Trying to keep the chair from Nate.
DBA's up, though.
DBA was able to take advantage.
Betty White driver. There it is.
Nailed it. 1, 2, 3.
And there it is, the 3 count.
Man, what a great match that was. DBA on top. Seems like there was a little disturbance going on right before that Betty White driver between Brian Gorie and the Amazing Nate. Little scuffle over the chairs. Both men are still down. DBA's music is playing. He's victorious in this 30-year challenge. The Amazing Nate accepted. Brian Gorie down talking to DBA. DBA slowly making it to his feet. The winner, the DBA, the most dangerous man in Michigan. XICW body count. I'm your host, AT Huck. I love wrestling. Once again, your winner, the most dangerous man in wrestling, the DBA.